Hey guys, it's me Mariah and welcome back to my channel. So today's video I'm going to be showing you guys how to take the perfect makeup shots for Instagram. Now this is something I struggled with for a long time and I could never really find any tutorials on YouTube that showed how to perfectly take any makeup shots and how to edit them so they look the best quality possible. And I really appreciate you guys coming to my channel to watch this video. If you're new, hit that subscribe button down below. If you're not new but you're not subscribed, still hit that subscribe button down below and show some support. If you are a makeup enthusiast, a beauty blogger, anybody, or if you're just starting to get into makeup and you want to start an Instagram account and you want to know the right angles, how to properly take, what to use to take your pictures, and what apps to use to edit them, then this is the video for you and just keep on watching. Alright, so I'm going to screen record on my phone so you guys can see when I edit, but right now I'm going to show you guys how I take pictures. So I just did this makeup look. It looks fabulous. Now sometimes in person my makeup looks amazing and then I'll take pictures and it just won't be as vibrant or it won't show what I'm seeing and it's a little disappointing. So I'm going to show you guys how to edit it properly, but I'm also going to show you guys how to get the right pictures. First is your lighting. Now I mostly use my ring light that's right in front of me right now. You can see the reflection, you can see it in my eyes. I use my ring light right in front of me. If you don't have a ring light, I suggest waiting for the perfect time of day when the sun is bright in the sky, standing right in front of a window and taking pictures. If not, I have found the best way to do it is in the dark with the flash on sometimes. So I still use my flash. I'm going to show you guys how I get started. So I have an iPhone 7, nothing fancy. I'm going to open up my camera app. And you always want to use the back camera. It's just so much clearer, better quality than using your front-facing camera. So I use the back camera, and then I'm also going to turn my flash on. Even though I'm sitting in front of a ring light with so much light, I'm still going to turn my flash on. So now the issue is okay, I'm using my back camera. How am I going to see what's going on? You know, it's not like my recording camera that I have the screen flipped up where I can see myself. This is different. So how can I see myself to make sure that I am perfectly angling myself? Well, I use my handheld mirror. So what I do is I sit right here in front of my ring light, I hold up my handheld mirror, I put my phone up so I can look at myself through this mirror and adjust myself in any way possible. I'm going to zoom you guys in so you guys can see a little bit better. So I take my camera. First, I'll do my face slightly tilted like this, and I'm looking in my mirror that's held right in front of it, and I'll press the side button so I can take a picture with the flash on. Just like that. And I'll just keep doing that. I'll get a little bit closer. I'll look different ways. I'll do this side, maybe one eye looks better than the other, I don't know. So I'll just take a bunch. I'll do it a little bit further away. And maybe I just want one eye. So I just keep playing around, and like I said, as you just take lots, I usually take like 20 pictures, 20 to 30 pictures. I just keep going. I don't stop to look at them. I just keep taking. After I get a little bit tired, I'll stop, I'll sit down, and I'll start going through all of my photos. And then that's when I start to edit them. Pick the best ones and edit. Alright, I'm going to start screen recording. So first things first, I go into my photos, I click on my camera roll, and here you can see all of the pictures I've taken. Ignore these screenshots. I'm going to Sweet Chick on Sunday. So I like to look at these. I also have a video in here I just filmed for Instagram. I like just looking through them, and then I'll favorite the ones that I like the most that I think really show my makeup. I like that one. I like that one too. Sometimes I'll look at them, like I didn't take too many in here, but sometimes I'll look at them and be like, let me try better. So then what I do is I go into Facetune. This is where I do most of my editing for my pictures. We have an old picture of a makeup look I did. We'll open up and I'll select one that I really liked. So let's say I really like this one. We'll do this one first. I'll usually edit all the ones I favorite. I'll zoom in. So first I start off with the smooth tool. Now this can be so easy to get carried away with, and I'll just start to smooth out some parts of my skin, not getting too crazy, very natural. Sometimes I'll just tap it because I don't want to go overboard because then it becomes obvious, and then I'll just say okay. Now my favorite one is the detail button, because a lot of times with the lights and the flash going off you can lose a little bit of the vibrancy of the colors. So I like taking the detail one and lightly tapping over my eyeshadow because it'll just enhance the colors. And you see that makes a huge difference. I'll do both sides. Now the eye that is not closest to the camera, I rarely ever touch that when editing just because it's further, so it's not getting as much light. So if you focus your editing on that eye a lot, it's going to be heavily noticed because the eye away isn't going to be sharp and colorful and bright because it's not getting that much light and attention. So I mostly focus on the one closer to my eye. So now I focus on my eye. My skin is usually fine. If I had any pimples, then I would just patch them up. My skin's looking fine here. So now I'm going to zoom into the eye and I'm going to hit the tones button. Now this does wonders. So here we are. I like to first, let me clean up the base color. So the base color is supposed to be like a nudish. Let me get the right. So I just pick her, then I'll hit tones and I'll go over it just a little bit to make it a little bit brighter. Not a lot. I don't want to change the makeup I did, I just want to enhance it slightly. Alright, then I'll pick the shadow in my crease and I'll lightly tap over it to enhance that color, and then the color that I'm using to deepen it, I'll go in with, I'll go and I'll try to make that yellow a little bit brighter because it's looking a little dull and mustardy with the flash. So I'll bring it up a little, tap it, cute. I'll add a little bit to the other side, but not too much because I don't want to mess with that other side. Now on my eyeballs, I'll whiten them, the whites of my eyes, just to make the eye color pop a little bit more. Not too much. I'll do the other side too, but not too much because the other side isn't supposed to be as bright. And then here's where I go in with black and I'll go over my eyeliner line and my lashes because sometimes it'll get really dull. So there you go. You can see that that made a huge difference and made my eyes really pop. And then sometimes I'll fix the under color that I used to smoke out the bottom lash line. That looks pretty good to me. Oh wait, I'll fix the black on the other side too because sometimes that'll look too crazy. That's about it. Now you can see I didn't really change too much. I just enhanced the color slightly, made it a little bit brighter. You can see here, that was before, that's after, before, after, before, after, before, after. I just made it a little bit more vibrant. Didn't change the actual makeup look. So that's great. And a lot of times also what I like to do is hit this defocus button and the blur, and I like to blur the background out just so the main focus is on my eyes. I don't want anyone to get distracted about what I have in the background, what's in my room. I just like to keep the focus on my eyes. Pretty much it. Sometimes the foundation in my hair will bother me if it's too obvious, so I'll just hit black and I'll fix that and make it a little bit darker. Not too much like that though. Just lightly. That is it. So then I will save that photo to my camera roll, the new one. Then I'll go into Instagram. I will click on that new picture that I just edited. And this is where I do a lot of my photo editing with changing the brightness, the contrast. I sometimes use VSCO, but not all the time because I feel like it doesn't have too many options for me. I don't know. So I'll go with the brightness, and it just depends on the look. So I won't go too dark because then it is obvious, but I'll go slightly a little bit darker just so the eye color can pop more. Same thing with contrast. Sometimes I use it, sometimes I don't. Maybe just a little bit. Then with warmth, that's just a personal preference. Sometimes I like it a little bit warmer. Sometimes I'll just leave it the same. Highlights, I usually leave highlights alone. Shadows, I'll usually put down a little bit just so there's no shadows. That the background looks dark, everything is very concentrated. And then the best one is sharpen, because it's going to sharpen your look a lot more. So I don't like going all the way, that's obvious. We like going a little bit, and that's about it. I'll hit next, but then I'll go back so that I can just save the draft, and then it's just here in my saved drafts so I can post it. I'm going to show you guys something else too that you can do on your phone that I really recommend is going into your pictures, hitting edit, the additional ... button, markup, hit add text. Not all the time do I do this, but put your handle. I always recommend putting a watermark on your pictures at the bottom. You can make it smaller. You could do that in your own photo album through the edit button, so that your name and your handle is always on there, just so people cannot try anything or try taking your pictures. So that is all for this video. It's super quick, super easy. If you have any additional questions, leave them down below. I know a lot of people will take pictures of their eye makeup with their own camera. That's fine as well. I personally don't use that. It's just a lot easier for me to do it on my phone. Also, I don't have some high-tech camera, so it's just a lot easier for me to do it on my phone, and it comes out really great. I hope this was super helpful for you and for your future Instagram pictures. And that is all for this video, and I will see you guys in my next one. Bye!